We saw Elon Musk and your father briefly having a kind of rapprochement after their big falling out. I mean, has there been any development on that? Do you think they'll be back working together, or was that just a kind of after the war, a little peace offering and they move on?
Well, I was right there. I was in that same picture that you probably saw, and it was fun to see them back together. Listen, Elon represents the best of what we do as Americans better than anybody in the world, which is entrepreneurialism and, the fact that he's catching these rockets using, these chopsticks. And I mean, he's incredible at everything he does. We need 200 Elon Musk. I'm the biggest proponent of his and everything that he stands for. And, there's no one who's more into the Doge initiative than Eric Trump, right? Is how I run our company and is how, any capitalist, thinks. But no, I think fundamentally they love and appreciate each other. And, listen, they're two very big personalities, and you know how that is. I mean, you've been on the receiving end of that a couple times, Piers. I could probably count more.
Yeah,
I could probably count with you and with you and my father. I could probably count more than a couple times. But at the same time, you guys still love each other, right? And
do you know what? It's really interesting. I was talking to someone the other day actually about the Elon Musk thing, and I said, I've had spectacular fallings out with your dad. And normally, because I've said, I've criticized him or something, and he doesn't like being criticized, but he doesn't hold the grudge for very long. He does with some people, but actually most of the time I've noticed, if you just, there'll be a moment when if you go back a long way with him, he's not a long grudge guy.
No, I think that's right. Yeah, he'll see you a month later and give you a big hug. And by the way, most of the time he's actually the first person to crack a joke about the very grudge that you had.
Yes.
3 weeks earlier. So now, listen, this country needs Elon Musk. This world needs Elon Musk. The Western civilization certainly needs him. They also need a Donald Trump, and I think those guys are a formidable team, and I think they have massive admiration and respect for one another.